guys, this is Shana and today we are going to check out BBCC, one of their latest phases called Lucentia. And now, I'm at Hang Tuah Station, soon to be rebranded, don't know what name yet. Coming down, right, this will be the main entrance into Lalaport Mall. This is also connected to the LRT lines. Ultimately, in a city where everywhere is claiming to be connected, right, with the train station and things like that, it's very important to find the intersection where you have MRTs, LRTs together. So that's the monorail and LRT. One more will be the future MRT, which is under the 118 tower called the Merdeka station. So after a short distance away from the station, right, by right it's connected, but we can only check out after I get the safety gears to go into the site lah. So today is going to be a little bit more special because the site is not exactly ready. Okay, just to run you guys through the entire massive project. We just came down from the train this side. They designed this to be a transit hub because it connects the monorail, the LRT and the MRT together. Not only that, right, this is Jalan Hang Tuah and that's Jalan Pudu. Then what's very exciting, this is going to be a 1.4 million square feet new mall Lalaport, accompanied with the entertainment hub on this side. Then you have the offices, you have the residence, and this will be the future block. The main building that we're going to check out today is Lucentia, this one. So the complexity of this project revolves around several issues. Number one is the stigma that this used to be the Pudu jail with the joint venture of three giants. They have kind of resolved it all together. Number two will be Lalaport. And you kind of think of it, right? Malaysian has this thing for Japanese culture. Anyway, we are now heading to site. This is Lalaport Mall. That's the hotel and that's the Stride office tower. That will be connected to Furama Hotel. Then there's another pedestrian walkway from the site over to Times Square. Based on the current condition of the road, right, it's just jammed. Mainly because of this construction right here. It's the construction of a tunnel directly underground into Lucentia directly. This was Hang Tuah Station and this is the transit hub in the future. So there will be a direct link straight away, connects me to Lalaport Mall. Coming out from the transit, that connects me to ground floor. From here we can access the Gourmet Street, which is most probably going to be my favorite street because that's all F&B. That journey back home, if I were to take a train, I need to go through 30 F&B outlets before I get home. So the resistance is to not buy stuff. So now we are in a Gourmet Street, and what you can see will be retail stores on both sides. This will be the ground floor for the future tower, and that's the complication between ownership as well. Does the ground floor belong to the residential tower or does it belong to the mall? So again, not only infrastructure wise, construction wise, even the land title wise, it's going to be pretty complicated. And what they are doing right now currently, they are running the pre-test for the fire alarm. You have a very wide walkway that can accommodate a lot of people, yet also providing that it's good enough distance between buildings. That will be the place that you stay in the future and you can just walk down. You got all foods around, you need the mall, you need a train. Very nice. So the whole concept of mixed development, right, is to have buildings of different function complementing each other. So Lucentia will be this side, and you look at this green thing, this will be the link, I think from the car park area, right, directly connecting to the mall. This is the back door directly into Lucentia, and at the end of the pathway, you look at these bridges, right? These are the connection between the mall to the entertainment center, where inside you have the cinema lah, you have the bazaar lah, you have the music theatre hall by Z. Gourmet Street will be that, and this is the main, right, by right, the main circulation path for pedestrians to access Lucentia lah. And it's a pretty wide one because this is the bomba access, the designated bomba access. Okay, but you can see a lot of works are still being done. But just imagine if it were to be completed. Check out all these materials, right? These are stones, okay, so solid by one, and they lay piece by piece for your lobby itself. Every time when you drive past a driveway, right, imagine the amount of hours and effort to put all this in. Nice. So from the lobby, what we're going to check out is the car park experience, and that's my right. Let's go. Clearance will be 2.6, but you still have some MEP elements and mechanical elements and things like that, so I think it will still fulfill the 2.4 minimum requirement. You can look into the structural system. Because of the height of the building, you just check out one column size. It's so big. This is their Sky Facilities deck, and what you will see is the pool pavilions, the viewing decks, the reading rooms, and the standards. So at this height, right, it's gonna be mesmerizing in terms of view, as well as the experience of swimming on air. This is at level 35. There's an open swimming pool and there's an indoor swimming pool. This will be the swimming pool. Next to the area where your family can host the event, like you can actually dine around here, play around here, right? And if you want to dip in the pool, you dip, because it's going to be a very nice view. And we don't really have a lot of opportunities to view the facility in this current state. So it's just very exciting to look at everything in their bare state before it's actually just covered up with fancy stuff, right? We are at level 35, and at this level, you just look at the skyline, right? There you have Opus, then you have 118, then you have Robertson, KL Tower, Times Square, you have KLCC, and TRX is right behind. And imagine just like you swimming around here, having those reflections, right? Wow. At this eye level, right, what you can only see are skyscrapers. But if you are in the 12 floor, 15 floors one, in the surrounding, you will still see the very old settlement of KL. So while moving across the lift, right, this is Lucentia, 2 blocks, 668 units, right, in the leasehold title. And per square feet right now is going around 1,007, 1,008. We are in Tower 1, one of the levels here. In one floor, there's going to be 10 units in total, 4 lifts here, and there's a 1 service lift indicated in the drawing. This is going to be the lobby. It's around 3.1 meters, and for height is around 2.7. So coming up from the lift, basically it's divided into 2 wings, and there will be 5 units in 1 wing. And if you look into the wall, I think it's nice. It's dressed up really well. The corridor, this is around 1.36. And in the center, right, this will be the service area where you can see it's all the irrigation system, and this will be the refuse chamber. Then this will be the service lift area. That's why I really like this episode, right, because you get to see all the technical stuff behind all the doors that we never open. Like these are all the cablings, all the wires, and very nice. Okay, let's go to the unit. That we're going to check out today, it's type D, and it's actually located in the corner. This is an 859 square feet unit with 2 bedrooms. From the main door, this will be your kitchen area, then your dining, then your living with your own balcony. Then your principal bedroom is on this side with its ensuite. Then you will have a bedroom 2 with a common shared bathroom here. What's different here is the yard, as is located here. I don't know what is this, maybe we go check it out. At the end of the corridor, you will have the change of materials, indicates that this is your unit on your foyer. You have the switch for your lights on top. Don't know why, okay? And this will be the entrance. Coming into the unit, as you can see, these are the windows at the side, and because this is a corner unit, hence you have the benefit of having windows on every corner. First observation, the door clearance is 1 meter. When I were to move furniture, right, that extra 100 makes a lot of difference. Then you have the stone 2x2 floorings with skirtings, and I like, you look at the detailing, there's a shadow gap here. Then immediately you have your kitchen area, dining area, then your living area with the balcony. 1 bedroom that side, 1 bedroom this side. Whatever that you're seeing right now, right, is the actual unit that purchasers bought. It means that whatever you see in this unit is whatever you will get, including all these kitchen finishes, the island with the cabinets, right, and the soft locking system. Woo! It comes complete with Electrolux oven, hood and hob with the backsplash, and just check this out. And one very cool thing they showed me. So you have all your plug points here, and if you don't need it, You can just close that. And there you go. Next to that, you will have your dining and living space. And the ceiling height is 3 meters. You have the openings to KL view. What's exciting about this site, the main activity areas for the mall in the future will be at the top floor, because you look at the design, it's an open area and there's a performing area as well. In the future, when there's going to be performance and things like that, you're going to get all the free shows if you like them, but it's going to be noise if you don't like them. So that's something to take note of, but just check out the view. One concern I have in this corner will be the proximity to the tower next to me. So in one junction like that, residential, office, entertainment center, mall. Anyway, in order to leverage on the view, we applied glass railings. In the space, aircon points are all provided, but I don't like the kings. If you look at it, right? I like the position of the switches, and it's big, it's nice, it's friendly for everybody to use. And this will be the principal bedroom. This unit comes with timber flooring, timber skirtings with the shadow gap. This unit is going around 1.5 million currently, which means that is around 1,007, 1,008 per square feet. Well, it depends on which block again and which floor. And again, with this kind of kings, then you have this king as well. On the bright side, I really like the bright windows because it's so big. You look into the facade versus the window ratio, right? That's nice. And all units comes with the ready built-in cabinets. Basically, you just need to soft furnish your unit if you want to come in and stay. That's very nice. And this will be the principal bathroom. It's going to be full height wall tiles. Then this is your shower area. The basin is by Durabit. WC is by Durabit. You check out the side of the basin, you look into the finishes, stone, check out this pattern. And it's textured, yeah? So this is also provided, I really like it. They are also providing mechanical ventilation when there's available windows for ventilation. Another observation will be the amount of plug points in the unit. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the table, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just on this room itself. Our current lifestyle right now, yes, we do need that many plug points. Coming through the kings again, this will be the area where you put your laundry. Instead of an outdoor yard space, they decided to do this, so it will be a washer dryer. And because it might get kind of hot, there's a ventilation panel here, and there's an outlet for water and inlet as well. Next to your common bathroom. So it's going to be the same in terms of treatments, mechanical ventilation, then window also. I like the feature walls, Durabit, basin and WC. Full height wall tiles with shower screen. Next to that will be the smaller bedroom, and this will be the location for your bedside tables at each end. Then you have the windows. And because of the complicated structural system, right, they choose to place the cupboard behind the door. I find the treatment for the location of aircon pretty weird. What if it leaks? Anyway, again, there's another king here, and this kind of area seems pretty peculiar. You really need some IT help to resolve these kind of areas. And I think that's all for this unit. It's now time for Sean take 3 on 3. 3 things I really like. Number 1 would be the overall master planning. It's a very old street of KL, and with the new implementation of this master planning, right, the developer added several programs to this site. For example, the new mall, which is the Lala Port Mall, that's going to be super exciting. Then they integrate the transportation system as well. They build a transit to tie up the MRT, LRT, as well as the monorail. Then using the mall as the buffer away from the intersection, they build the offices and residential towers behind. And from a pedestrian point of view, also they are building a lot of pedestrian links across the Times Square, across the Furama Hotel, and etc. Second point I really like would be the location. So this location is the original golden triangle. We have Bukit Bintang on one side, Pudu on one side, KLCC on one side, Pavilion, and it's all connected within 15 minutes. And the last thing I really like is the programming of the master plan. Imagine me being a resident here, the experience of me getting my groceries downstairs, getting my entertainment satisfaction on another, where I have the Z hall, I have the bazaars. So basically everything is very integrated. And the three things I don't like, number one would be the existing stigma of this location being the ex-Pudu jail. I don't think it's going to be an issue because the fact that they still leave the reminiscence of that war, right? Just to pay respect to the existing history of site. And they are not worried at all about you knowing the history to this site. So it's really like up to you religiously, do you believe in this kind of thing? Because based on the economic needs, this location makes more sense to be a mega project instead of just a place to host criminals. Number two would be the density. You have easily 30,000, 40,000 units in just 1 kilometer radius. So you can see 118 coming up, you can see TRX on the other side. All these are going to be in the market very soon. So there's two ways to look at it. The differentiating factor will be the job availability. This is located in city center where job opportunities are in abundance, hence there will be needs and demands for space. Number two, this seems to be the direction of development. And there was a moment where KLCC projects kind of slow down and where you can see the fringe around Klang Valley starts to boom up, right? Now we see the focus back in KL City Center itself again. I think the skyline of KL is going to change once again. That's awesome though. And last of all, about the unit, I don't like the kings. There's a lot of very small kings here and there. It's most likely due to the structural design. And I guess that's about it for this episode. We have gone around the site, looking at the programs of how the mall, the office, the upcoming hotels, the residential, the transit as well, on how they complement each other and how does it feel like walking back from the monorail back to my crib. I'm just super excited because projects like this, right, will redefine the streets of KL again. And thank you very much again for the team for arranging this visit, right. It's super troublesome to arrange all the personal protection wears, safety officers, to ensure that I can pass the construction site safely. I really appreciate it. And if you really like this episode, like it, share it, and even subscribe for more information like this. Until next time, this is Sean Tan. Ciao.